Hello aspirants, I welcome you all on the YouTube channel of ANALYST IAS. Our today's topic for focus of the day discussion is the Indus Water Treaty of 1960. So we will see why and news, what is Indus Water Treaty of 1960. Then we will see about the Indus River system. Then we will come to the background of the issue. After that we will see why India wants to amend the certain section. After that we have our way forward, and then we will come to our today's prelims practice question and the mains practice question as well. So we'll start with the topic why and news. So New Delhi has issued a notice to Islamabad seeking modification of the Indus Water Treaty of 1960. Yes, the notice follows Pakistan's continued intransigence in implementing the treaty by raising repeated objections to the construction of hydel projects on the Indian side. India is invoking Article 12 of the treaty to bring changes to the 1960 Pact. So now we will see about the Indus Water Treaty of 1960. The treaty spells out conditions for water sharing of the river Indus and its 5 tributaries. So India got over 3 eastern rivers, which are Ravi, Bias and Sutlej. All the waters of the eastern rivers shall be available for unrestricted use of India until there is a rise of any unwanted situation. Now, the Pakistan got control over 3 western rivers, which are Indus, Chenab and Jhelum. According to the treaty, India can use the water from western rivers, but just for domestic use, non-consumptive needs such as storage, irrigation and also for the generation of electricity. The treaty gives India 20% of the water from the Indus River system and the rest 80% goes to Pakistan. Here is the Indus River system. You can see the tributaries like Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Sutlej, Bias. Bias is a tributary of Sutlej. Remember one thing, that Sutlej is the longest tributary and Chenab is the largest one. Here is the Indus River system, which rises from this Tibetan plateau. It grows through the India and then to the Pakistan. Now, what is the background of the issue? There has been a long-standing dispute over 2 hydroelectric power projects. One is on the Kishanganga river, which is a tributary of Jhelum, and the other on the Chenab, which is Ratley. Remember that Kishanganga is another name for the river, and the name of the river is Neelam River, right? The Pakistan has raised objections to these projects, and dispute resolution mechanisms under the treaty have been invoked multiple times, but a resolution has not been reached till now. In 2022, the World Bank announced to concurrently appoint a neutral expert and a chair of the Court of Arbitration to resolve the dispute, which as per Indian possesses practical and illegal challenges. The Pakistan has demanded the constitution of a court of arbitration, while India demanded a neutral expert to resolve the dispute. So here is the dispute. Now, why India needs to amend it? India has not fully utilized its right over the waters of the Indus River system. Over the last few years, especially since the Uri attack, there has been a growing demand in India to use the Indus Water Treaty as a strategic tool, considering that India has a natural advantage being the upper riparian state. In the aftermath of the Uri attack, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had said that blood and water cannot float together at the same time. Now, accordingly, India has been working to start several big and small hydroelectric projects that had either be stalled or were in planning stages. The treaty has remained uninterrupted because India respects its signatory and values transboundary rivers as an important connector to the region in terms of both diplomacy and economic prosperity as well. What is the way forward? The role of India as a responsible upper riparian abiding by the provisions of the treaty has been remarkable. However, India needs to rethink or renegotiate this treaty. Just like water affects ordinary Pakistanis, so does terrorism affect Indians. Some experts on international affairs think that India should safeguard bilateral treaties if it is aspiring for a permanent seat in the UNSC. The move to abrogate the treaty may lead to more problems with respect to the terrorist activities. Here, these are the divisions of the river system as per the Indus Water Treaty. I'll tell you about the projects. So there is a river this is the Kishan Ganga or the Neelam River. Remember the name. We are making a project here, and the other project is on the Chenab River on the Indian side. This is Ratley. So these are the projects which India wants to install here, and you can see these three rivers, Eastern River. These are controlled by India, and the Chenab, Jhelum and the Indus are controlled by the Pakistan according to the Indus Water Treaty of the 1960, and WHO was also a signatory with Pakistan and India as well. So this was all about the treaty. Now we will come to our today's prelims practice question, that with reference to the Indus River system, of the following four rivers, three of them pour into one of them with joins the Indus directly, right? Among the following, which one is such river that joins the Indus directly? I hope you understood the question. You can go to the Indus River system. You can just check it out from there. Try to answer it in the comment section. Now we will come to our today's mains practice question, that increasing cross-border terrorist attacks in India and growing interference in the internal affairs of the member states by Pakistan are not conducive for the future of SAARC, which was South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Explain this with suitable examples. This was all about the today's video and the topic. Stay tuned for the next one. Have a nice day.